What is going on YouTube? Chris here, ironcoregyms.com, and today we are going to talk about the poor excuses we use as human beings anymore. And I've been in the fitness industry since 2001, and it's amazing to hear the excuses people come up with not when they don't want to do something, it's just the excuses they use for whatever it would be. You know, everybody wants to get bigger, stronger, faster. Everybody wants to lose weight, tone up, feel good, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, when push comes to shove, we always take care of ourselves first. But in these aspects, it's like, I wish I could, but, you know, I can't get up in the morning, or, you know, my dog has to get groomed tomorrow. And after that, we just put the blinders on altogether and block people altogether and just realize, like, you know what? I tried. So it's like, you know, you want to help people, but at the end of the day, they have to want to help themselves too. You know, like I said, I've been doing this a very long time, and I've heard every excuse. I could write a nice little book on the poor excuses that I've heard. And I really feel bad for people when they make these excuses, because I'm like, all I want you to say is, you know what, Chris? My body's not a priority. I'm not going to prioritize that. Instead of making all these excuses and, you know, just making things up. It's like, why do you gotta lie? Just be honest. You're not taking care of yourself. You'd rather be overweight. You'd rather be out of shape. You'd rather sleep in the morning. You'd rather eat cupcakes. You'd rather eat donuts. Like, then I have a little bit more respect for you, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, you're honest. Or now you give you these excuses, and it's like, those don't even make any sense. You know, I feel bad. I feel bad for people, 100%, really do. But at the end of the day, as coaches and trainers and, you know, people who need to be there to help you, there's a lot. And you don't have to go to a gym to be in shape. Oh my God, did I just take money away from me? That's the truth, guys. That's the truth. We all have a treadmill at home. I can guarantee that. We all have weights at home. During COVID, that's all it is, buy and sell equipment from people. So I can only imagine how many people have extra equipment still in their basement. And I mean, when I first opened up, I would go up to the local park. I'd climb the trees. I'd do pull-ups in the trees. I would do push-ups. I would do sprints up and down the hills. I made a sandbag out of sand and a military bag. The military bag was $20. Bag of sand's $4, $5, $6. Garbage bag, duct tape. You have maybe $30 worth of material there. That bag will last you a lifetime if you take care of it. Squats, lunges, push-ups. You can do rows, curls, carries, ab work. There's a million things you can do. It's thinking outside the box. All right? Going out for a walk, put it on your shoulders, climb some hills, go out in the woods. We didn't even talk about nutrition. At the end of the day, it's like, you don't need to work out at all. Just take care of your body in the kitchen. I've been doing a diet now for the past, I think I started in July, 3 months. This is simple. I thought this was going to be the hardest thing I ever did in my entire life. I overcomplicated it. That is the problem. I have done tens of thousands of dollars on these diets. And like, this guy says eat this one says to do that, and you try to overcomplicate it. You try to add your things into there. Well, if you're going to add what you want to do in there, that's what got you fat in the first place. That's what got you out of shape in the first place, what you did. So this guy's telling you, a woman or whatever it is telling you to do something different. You listen to them. You implement certain things. You're helping yourself out at the end of the day. You know, doing this diet, easiest thing I've ever done. Honest to God. I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy how this works. You know, how do I shut down my cravings for sugar? You know, going in the grocery store now, walking around, seeing all this stuff, it is so difficult. But I keep telling myself, I'm doing this to get healthy. I'm doing this to take care of myself. You know, there's days where I walk around, I'm like, oh man. I'm not going to make excuses up for it. I put the food in my mouth. I buy the food. Nobody else is doing that for me. So you cannot use that as an excuse. Nobody made you fat. You made yourself fat. Nobody made you out of shape. You made yourself out of shape. It's not your kids. It's not your husband, not your wives, not your boyfriend, girlfriend. It's you. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and the guy hit the nail on the head with every different excuse in the book. I was like, this is freaking gold. This is golden. Everything about life right there in front of you, the truth. Genetics and the fat and this and that. I'm sitting there like, this is insane how true all of this is. Especially in today's day and age. I remember growing up, early 2000s, you had to go read a magazine. You had to physically go to a store to read a magazine for a workout and call somebody on a landline, a telephone, to reach somebody, to talk to them, to ask them questions. Now you pick up your phone, everything's right in front of you. So when you make up these excuses, it's like feeling bad for somebody at this level, but just to a completely different level of, I don't even know the word to use. It just gets you so fired up. And I utilize that anger, the frustration, because I want to help people. That's what I'm doing. That's what I do. I want to help you get better. I want to hear that you lost some weight. I want to hear that you've gotten stronger. I want to hear that you're making changes. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Trying to hold somebody's hand to walk them through some stuff. It's like, God, man, you got to want it too. I can't do it for you. I wish I could. I wish I could do everything for everybody. I would love to do that, but I can't. At the end of the day, it's you versus you. Go out, guys, 1% better today. Go do something to get 1% better today. One thing. And add that up. You can do it. I believe in you. Get it done.